Hello and welcome to my live. Definitely for anybody that's watching, if you want to make any comments, just give StreamYard your permission. It'd be lovely to hear from you. Say hi in the chat. So for anyone that doesn't know me, my name's Mandy. I'm a parent carer of a little girl with complex needs. I have 3 children from 25 right the way down to 5, married, and I most like to and appreciate and get involved with really supporting other families and parent carers like myself. I've also do a bit of freelance work around video editing and Canva, and I'm also like doing very crafty things. So today in this video, what I wanted to share with you is my recent trip to Kids to Adults show. And I wanted to share it on what I really want to go through is how accessible it is, who it's for, and then later on I want to go through some of the freebies that I got and some other follow-ups that I'd like to do and things that we were really interested in while we were there. I wanted to do this video last year. However, I'm doing it now. So I wanted to start with when you first get to the Kids to Adults show. I don't know about anybody else that's been. If they've been, let me know in the chat. If you haven't, if you're thinking of going, definitely let me know. It is in the ICC Newport, Wales. Now, the first year when I went, it took me an hour to get there from the roundabout. So if anyone's been there, it's on this really big, massive roundabout. And I think I've tried every exit to it, and it just took me so long to get there. I think it felt really tricky, but we know which one to go down now. So I feel sat nav doesn't always get you there. Just a little tip, just letting you know. It's definitely worth having a look at your route before you go. And also now I have a mobility scooter myself, so accessibility is uh, important to me, and it should, it's important everywhere really that we make things accessible to people and families as we can. And when you arrive, if you have a blue badge, you park right underneath. And even if you haven't got a blue badge, where you park, there's a buzz in, which is really nice. And because I did that last year when I was a little bit more mobile, but I wasn't able to do that this year because I have a mobility scooter. And I just thought it was a beautiful venue. A beautiful venue. It really accessible. I've got some other videos that I'll show on my channels at a later date. I just thought if I don't do this video now, I'm just not going to have the courage to do it. And I just wanted to do it and share with you my thoughts and some of the things that we tried. And because I didn't get around to doing it last year. So accessibility. The toilets were really lovely and big, really nice. When we arrived at the desk, everyone was really, really friendly, and I was able to meet the people that you would be chatting to on social media. So that was really nice to be able to meet the Kids to Adults, actual people that you'd be communicating with on social media. So yeah, and when we first walked in, everyone was super helpful with me being in the mobility scooter as well. That was really nice. You got a sort of free brochure and a lovely bag to pick up. And as we went round, there was lots and lots of information in there. So I think, who is this for? Well, I didn't know if it would be for me being a parent carer. However, I think it is definitely for schools, professionals, families, anybody that's got somebody with sort of mobility, or and there was also things there around sensory needs. So perhaps someone with autism, they got some what do you call them, stalls, booths around that. So that was great. And I'll probably go a bit more into what was there when I show you some of the bits that I got and talk through why I picked up what I did. It was just really nice. It felt like this is my people. Everyone was so friendly. We had lovely chats with other families there, which was really nice. And lots of families that were there with their children. This event is only once a year in Newport. There are others. If you want to look at the website of the Kids to Adults show, there is other um, places that they have it, but they only come here once a year to the new get Newport and Newtown muddled up. You have to excuse my dyslexic brain, but in Newport, so they have one every year in Newport, and hopefully they'll come back again next year. I went last year, like I said, and thought it was absolutely amazing. I went this year, but I think next time when I go, I'd like to take my daughter, and I think it's really great to take people with you that would benefit from perhaps some of the wheelchairs or some of the accessories or adaptations or beds or, because they're all under one roof. So, and not just that, you can speak to the people where you get the funding from. So, from what I'm seeing, um, I might not be totally correct on this, but people bring their children or the people that they might like to try some of the equipment or buy some of the equipment, for instance, a wheelchair, and perhaps might go and price it up. But then there's also the charity there as well. So you can go and have a conversation with the charity to see if this is something that they would be able to fund, which is really, really, really great. Next time, I'd definitely like to take my daughter next time. And I just want to go through some of the they're really lovely freebies there, and all of the people were really helpful and had some great conversations and looked at some really amazing things. So I'll just go through some of the bits that I got. This looked really cool. It's like a light box. It's like a tent with a light in. Now I can see my little boy using that tent with a light box in it, and it's on Season on the Gadget Show. I think there's a QR code there. What else have we got? This bed. They were there last year. So this bed looks like it's a bed. We had a bit of a chat with them as well. This goes over the bed on a mattress, and sort of, I think they said it sort of blows up. So it was interesting to see that. That was interesting. What else did I want to show you? Yeah, this now. I don't know about you, but if I had a spare £5,000, I think this is what I would get. It's like a light box, and you could press the buttons. I think they have them in some of the sensory rooms. You press on the buttons, and that's really fabulous. There's a bit more information on that here as well. Oh yes. I don't know if anyone's ever been to Cardiff in the X-ray room. They have these, and it's like, look, touch screen sensory play. Like, I'd like that myself. I don't know about anybody else, but really interactive, like video screen where you can touch things and it moves, and the fishes sort of move as well. So yeah, again, if I had to spare £5,000, that would be what I get. There we go. So I also, because my little boy struggles with bladder and incontinence a bit, and like he's only 5, so we've still got time. But there was some information on bladder and bowel in the UK. To be fair, we had tried all of them. But there was definitely some information there that I took and I looked through, and I'm definitely going to have a read of to see if there's anything else we can support our little man with that. So that was helpful. And it's just really nice just to chat to some of the experts. These were lovely as well. I think you can have a membership with this, and it looks like they bring a team of professionals together for direct information, so things like your physio and access to projects and services, time for me, parent wellbeing sessions, empowering family program, one-to-one group support sessions, appointment support, clinic workshops and expert speakers. Again, I sort of put my name forward to be the parent expert by the doing, the expert parent carer of tube feeding. So watch this space. But I thought that was really interesting to be part of a community where you can have direct support from the professionals. So it would be definitely interesting to follow them. And they were AP Cumbria, I think they were. But they are hoping, I think at the moment it's a yearly membership, but I think they're hoping that if they can get some funding, they'll be able to offer it for free. So that was really interesting. I think that covers Wales as well. Tree of Hope was another interesting one as well. So they look. I think they help you set up a GoFundMe page to support you if you needed a chair or a bed or some sort of equipment that extra that you needed for either you or your family member. And it was just a really interesting way of doing GoFundMe. So they will support you with the setting up and all of the behind the scenes stuff, and you'll be able to link in. They'd be the linkable charity and just really support you with setting up your own GoFundMe page and walk you all the way through it. I thought they were really, really helpful with that. So they were really interesting. Definitely worth a look if you're looking to get anything. To maybe get some support through them as well. They were really lovely. And I'm hoping that maybe I'm going to link in with some of these as well and give you a bit more information. But yeah, it was a lovely day. We also got to see, now let me see, there was the dance group there as well. And it really melted my heart to see them. It just felt so included. They included all of the people that were in the audience. And it was just so engaging. See if I can find their names. I think they were on Britain's Got Talent dancers. I can't remember their name. Born to Perform. Born to Perform. Haven't seen them myself, but I was just blown away. And once they'd done their dance, they did like an inclusive session, and it was just amazing to watch all of us be included, whatever the ability or disability. It was just heartwarming to watch everybody just having fun, watching these incredible dancers. So that was really, really lovely to see. I also got a few more freebies. There was a really interesting sort of like wheelchair. So now I'm sort of using a wheelchair a little bit more. There was some really interesting wheelchairs there that I was interested in. They're a lot of money. I think they were something like about £14,000 if you got the chair. But it's this bit here that I think was interested in. Can go quite fast, I think, and it's almost like a motorbike bike that you add to the front of your chair. Yeah, it looked pretty good, I got to say. And it can go all terrains as well, which I thought was interesting, a bit like a quad. I mean, the technology out there is amazing. Again, if I had a spare £14,000, I might have one for myself. So yeah. But I had a really long chat with them, and they were really, really helpful, and it was really, really lovely chatting to them. We were also chatting about other options for my disabled daughter, and there was, I don't think I've got perhaps can add the picture later on, but there was a particular pushchair wheelchair that we were looking at, and it was quite reasonable at the price point. So yeah, we were very, very interested. That was a couple of things we were interested. It was the chair and the motorized scooter. Well, there's lots of amazing things there. Also, we didn't get a chance to speak to these, but I thought they were really interesting, and we're definitely going to look it up. It's for the signs. Is it Liberator? I think it says. And word power. So it looks like you can get some free. I'll turn it over there for you as well. Free access to signs to use on the computer. That we thought that might be helpful for my daughter in the future. What else is in my bag? We got, so my little boy likes it when we bring him stuff back. So water bottle I got from the was it New Life or Owen and Mitchell. Owen, is it Owen and Mitchell? Yeah, and then a notepad. I'll definitely use that. So a little colouring pack. It's just really nice. It was really nice to chat to them. Squishy unicorn. Some bubbles. Some bubbles. And then just a bit of information. There we go. And there's lots of options. I think there's lots of things they can support with knowing your rights. They've also, I think, teamed up with Contact, and they've done a few videos on knowing your rights and the laws. Yeah. So that was really good to watch. Well, a whole load of mess here now. But yeah, and I wanted to go through some of the things that I see last year as well, because last year there was definitely there was things there last year that wasn't there this year. So yeah. Another bag. So that was for another scooter stand with a measuring something in this bag. Yeah, this is really nice. Yeah, and there was a really nice bed that we were looking at for my daughter. I haven't seen these since last year. Like I said, I wanted to do this video last year, but I didn't get round to it. Oh yeah, this was their one last year. It is really incredible to really see what's out there. I think I had to say I got that again last year, so that's when we got last year. And I've got some pens. And what's this? Oh, Kidz, they were there this year. It was really nice chatting to them to see some of the things that they do. I don't know as if they particularly come to our area, Mid Wales, but they definitely do a lot in South Wales. So I had a really lovely chat with them last year, and they were there again this year. What else have we got? So last year we went and Swan were there. So I do a lot of volunteering for Swan, and look who's on the picture. So yeah, that was last year Swan were there. So it was really lovely catching up with them. Oh, this last year. So I really, we did get in touch. We just never got round to it. But this, yeah. Radio, coming now. Thank you. This here was a little scooter that we were going to try my daughter on, but we just never got round to doing it. But I think she's a bit big now, so it's like touching. They can touch the little where is it there? The little handle there, and it moves them. And I think if you get in touch with them, I think it's free. So yeah, so that was. We just didn't get round to doing that one. Car seats as well. We didn't see as many car seats last year, so at the moment my daughter's okay for a car seat, but I think in the future she doesn't really like going in the back of our adapted car. So I had a lovely chat with somebody about a car seat, so I've got the information on that. So if we want to follow that up in the future when she grows out of the car seat that she got, we've got that information. And again, I think God, I've got lots of stuff in here. This again was the signs and the apps, and I think they got a lot of free apps as well. Oh yes, this is what I want to follow up on. The lady that makes these is just absolutely fab. Your Zone, absolutely incredible. And it looks like you can take these beds into hospitals with you. So wouldn't it be nice to have these in hospitals? So yeah, but Yours Own Bed. She's an absolutely incredible lady. I think they're sort of made to order, and I think these are something that I want to follow up and check up. We were going to do a live, but again, 12 months later, I didn't get around to doing it. But we have had a chat on the phone. She's very, very busy, and I think she does sell a lot of them. But she wasn't there this year, so that was a shame. I wasn't able to catch up with her. So this is a bit similar to the bed that we have. We have a similar bed to these. So I picked this up last year. And it comes with either panels on wheels, padding. So yeah, it's nice to actually see if you haven't got a bed that meets your needs at the moment and you're not sure what to get. Oh, we've got a lot of the giraffe equipment. I think we have the giraffe chair at home, which is a bit big. If you'd like to know a bit more, our personal opinion on things, or me to go into more details, do let me know, and I'd be happy to do that. So I think we've had the bee, and that was okay. And there was another one that we had. Some bee on there. We've had the stander. I think something like that one. I think, is that it on there? I think that's it. And we did have a corner chair, which was like that when she was younger. Yeah, we've had a few of them. So that's the giraffe. Some more pens. So I'm just going through last year, what we see at the Kids to Adults last year. Oh, and here's a whole book on beds and all of the different bits and bobs that they come with. More leaflets. Free magazine. Is it giraffe? A bit more giraffe information. Some of the desks, I think. Oh, and the toilet seats. I was quite interested in that last year for accessible little tickets. Toilet seats. I mean, you only know what you know, and often, when you're new to this, it's really hard. When you're new to helping an adaptation, and it's just really hard to even know where to start or what would be helpful, or have you got room, and some chairs. They weren't there this year, but I think they were there last year. Another magazine. How fab is that lady? Magazine. And lots of free bags. And I've got another. Got a nice little headband. Didn't know I got that. I'll be able to use it now. Yeah. Our Own Bed again. Yeah, lots of nice bags. Again, it's a free to go to the Kids to Adults, but you have to pay for parking. I think parking costs us about £6. And what else have we got? So another bag. If I think it's a great event to go to, especially to see what's new out there. If you're a carer, if you care for somebody, if you're looking at getting something yourself, I think it's particularly aimed for children. But you'll definitely I see some things there that I was quite interested in for myself. What was nice as well is they had lots of sensory things this time for perhaps more people that needed that sensory input. So I had the most amazing time there. I can't wait to go again, and it would be really nice to link in with some of these places that supply these things, and just interact more and find out what else is out there. So Yeah, it's been really lovely coming on and sharing this with you. I hope that you find it interesting and it's been helpful to help you decide maybe whether you want to go again next year or even if it's for you. So yeah, I'm going to say ciao for now. Um, can you tell I'm a mum with kids Friday night and I'm talking to you guys rather than going out. I'd much rather have an early night and yeah, than go out and do anything. And I hope you all have the most fantastic weekend. And I'll speak to you all soon.